welcome back. Okay, so now it is time for Velvet's final chapter.
I was quite surprised to learn that Cornelius is the Prince of Titania.
Were you really? He looks like a protagonist.
On Cornelius.
Oh, you too? Yeah, they brought me here too.
Why?
This place is like a dream. I'll set up a shop and compete with the others.
Hopefully the puka don't break my kneecaps. Oh, we got some rewart seeds. That means an apple pie is incoming.
I'm sorry I brought a stranger. This guy wanted to tag along and just wouldn't take no for an answer.
Oh, so that's how he got in. Yeah, we can't afford it. Ah, well. So our next destination is Odin's castle. What the hell is Ingwe doing in the Netherworld?
I hope you are well, Your Majesty.
What in the world are the Thalia doing? Allowing intruders.
What the fuck? Why? How does everybody keep getting into my kingdom?
Those blockheads
This is
are
bullshit.
You might as well welcome the grave robbers who come to steal your jewels.
Ooh, Ingwe's feeling sassy.
Trick my servants. But your spells do not deceive me, sorcerer.
Beautiful Queen of Night, please rein your anger.
I would be even more beautiful if I rouged my face with your blood.
Like all who live, I have certain desires. But if you listen to me, I can erase your Majesty's worries here and now.
Worries?
If I may borrow your army, I shall bring you the soul.
That's a very big promise.
Do not attempt to fool me. I shall not allow an act that will ultimately cause the world's end.
See, even Odette's on the up and up.
Then Odin shall continue to do as he pleases. How unfortunate, Your Majesty.
That didn't sound like Liam O'Brien.
Allow your dread army to appear in Arion for a short period of time. Say a sorcerer stole your Majesty's eye and called the dead out. And after the Demon Lord dies, you shall punish us.
So you would throw your life away just to fight the demon?
Ingwe really hates his
If I
dad.
only serve at Your Majesty's side, then I shall be content.
See, that doesn't really sound like Liam O'Brien. It's kind of like Yuri from the definitive version of Tales of Vesperia, where they had to go back between Troy Baker and Grant George.
Resentful souls.
Maybe it is still Liam O'Brien, but it sounded a little different from him.
Ingwe!
Oh boy.
Oh, Cornelius is quite a man to watch. I'm beginning to regret deceiving and cursing him.
So it was you. How could you do something so evil?
'Cause he's a
There's more
dick.
to me than you realize. I escaped serving that old man, but I made you my scapegoat instead.
Nice.
And when he whipped you, I hid.
I had to be repentant if I wanted to live.
But I couldn't protect you.
Ingwe.
It's time. Live out your days in peace, sister.
What?
I'm bringing about the apocalypse.
That devious woman. It appears she kept her promise and sent troops to attack.
Shit's gonna be fucking lit.
Believe my words, but if she sees my mystic power, she'll change her mind. If the Halia come this way, I shall easily be able to sneak in.
So she just gave you an army of the undead.
Had disappeared from Titania. No, that can't be.
I think it can be, and it is.
Ingwe, wait!
Why do you keep tripping? It's not like it's fucking Smash Bros. Brawl. So yeah, Ingwe's about to kickstart the apocalypse. Nice. He's basically gonna go declare war on Odin. Or try killing them. Not great. Not great. This is how Armageddon gets started. Because actually, pretty true to Norse mythology, yeah, Odin dies. Well, actually, the first thing that kind of started off Ragnarok was the killing of Balder. Although in Odin Sphere, I'm not sure who would play the part of Balder. Everything's a little out of whack. Although I did mention that some characters in Odin Sphere kind of fill in the roles for some very important figures during Ragnarok. Odin obviously being the most obvious one, you know, playing Odin.
Whoa, I'm not an enemy. I'm just a traveling salesman passing through. As long as you have cash, I don't care who you are.
So let's go ahead and buy ourselves a map. Yeah, we'll just get a map. I mean, we're already pretty well leveled. I don't know if we're going to need to buy any reward just yet. Ooh, but hey, Photon Prism. Let's go grab that. That was a really easy stage. So what's our reward? We got... Oh, it's Velvet's big move. And it's called Gleifnir. Okay, so like I mentioned, some characters play certain roles similar to important figures in Ragnarok. Apparently, if I had to take a wild shot in the dark, the character that Velvet is the closest to would be Tyr, the Norse god of war. And Gleifnir is the chain or magical piece of cloth that Tyr used to bind the mouth of the giant wolf called Fenrir. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. Again, it's not one-to-one, but it's close enough. Although we still haven't seen the Fenrir of Odin Sphere. Although, trust me, we're going to see it soon enough. We're going to hold off on using Gleifnir until we get to the boss. Yeah, we got a new Photon Prism in the last update called Explosion, but I wouldn't really recommend using it because the charge up time is super long. It's super long, and sure, it might do a lot of damage, but in this kind of game, you want to stick with stuff you can use like very quickly, like Spiral Drive or Round Flare. Big old charge moves, not terribly efficient whenever you have like 5 enemies attacking you at the same time. And it does not offer any invincibility at all. Yeah, see, explosion is not really all that great. It takes too much time to get started. Even on low-level enemies, you can kind of be knocked out of it pretty easily. I'm sure it does a lot of damage, but again, it's not really worth the build-up. In my opinion, at least. Maybe it's better once you level it up. Yeah, that noise is annoying. So I'm not entirely sure about the timeline at the moment. Do they know that she's Odin's daughter at this point? Or don't they? This clearly takes place a little after, like, Cornelius has fought Beldor and Belial. Toward the end of the LP, I am going to show off there is a timeline of events that shows you when each and every specific event takes place. Hey, another bluestone key, and we get some reward. Or at least a seed. It still feels so mean fighting the dwarves. They stand no chance. I love these little guys. They're trying their best. Yeah, they just stand no chance. Just chuck a bomb. Hopefully that'll work. It doesn't. It never does. You can just knock it away. Redstone key. Awful lot of keys in Odin's kingdom. Ooh, what's this? Yogurt gelato. Ooh. What's our secret? Well, it's a secret. I don't know if I like the idea of it just being so coy with what's in the food. Oh boy, another airship. How many times we have to teach you this lesson? When are you guys gonna wise up? It's not gonna work. It never works. Your airship is nothing compared to my magical chain. Get your shit together. And just throw one of these, one of these. One of these too. Oh. Just explosions everywhere. it kind of, you know, compensates for the explosion ability not being so great. Who knows? Maybe the explosion ability is like super good once you level it up all the way. I just never really bothered. Or maybe once you're able to actually pull it off, like, uninterrupted, it just, like, instantly wins a fight. But I don't really see the whole point of that. I mean, sure, maybe for time it'd be okay, but even still, like, part of getting a good grade in each of these fights is to, you know, rack up big, huge combos. That just seems kind of counterintuitive. What are you doing down here? Not being helpful, that's what. And down it goes. Wow, that was a... Wow. I actually feel pretty bad about that. But no time for that. Sun Pendant. Redstone key.
Whoa, I'm not an enemy. I'm just a traveling salesman passing through. As long as you have cash, I don't...
How did you get in here? I don't need anything. Oh look, gargoyles. These are not terribly effective. Nice home defense, Odin. And there wasn't really much point to that little area. Just hit a few gargoyles. That's it. Let's see what's behind this door. He barely got a word in. I feel so bad for them. Oh, there you go. Why didn't you use those to begin with? That's much more effective than the little bombs that you're using. Much more effective. Use those from now on. I'm letting him live just because I like his moxie. You got heart, kid. You got heart. I can respect that. Ooh, lamb steak. Ooh, that looks tasty. Grilled with onions. Mmm. Tasty. And more rewort seed. Oh, cool. An ancient crystal. +2. I don't really need it. They can recover you 1,000 HP. Ah. I don't really need it. No, yeah, no, I'm sticking with what I said. I respect his hustle. He gets a promotion. Yeah, we got a couple of rue words. Why don't we go ahead and plant these? as well try to invest in a lamb steak. Lamb, straight from the vine. Aww. I feel so bad for them. Inventory management bullshit. Even though I have max capacity. Just get rid of all of it. Who needs it? I don't need any of this. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Yeah, I don't need any of this. Just get rid of all of it. There we go. There. Make a really good healing tonic out of all of it. Yeah, there we go. All good. Hang on, Mori. I still got more stuff to grow. We'll get to you in a second. Just give me a minute. Oh, you're not getting away. We need all of this. All of it. And we're back up to a full inventory once again. Whatever. Let's go ahead and actually use some of these ingredients. Get some levels.
I'm so glad there's a customer this time. The wind rings the bell much too often.
We're indoors.
I see you have a new recipe. Please, allow me. Now then, what do you want to order?
Let's see. What can we have? An apple pie and lamb steak. Yeah, let's get some lamb steak. Yeah, let's get some of that. Mmm.
As you wish.
Oh, that looks tasty.
Enjoy your meal.
I'm in the mood to get some levels. Some big levels. Again, I've never eaten lamb before. Not sure that I want to either. But an apple pie? Yes, please.
As you wish.
Big level. Big level ups.
Sorry for the wait. Is there any?
Bring me another.
Very well.
Level 48. Not bad. Not bad.
Is there anything else?
How about some roasted lamb while we're at it?
As you wish.
Why not? Ooh. Level 49.
Will that be
Even
all?
stronger. Now just make the lamb even better. Just give me a few to go.
Very well.
Give me a bunch of grilled lamb to go. Put it in a doggy bag.
Sorry for the wait.
I'll take a few of these.
As you. Very well. As you wish.
All right. Now that we're all powered up, let's continue exploring. Get out of my way. Again, I like their effort. I feel so bad for them in their little whirligigs. They stand no chance. They stand absolutely no chance. How pathetic. Let's go see what this super mini boss is. Yeah, let's all get in a straight line. That's a very effective strategy. Alright, what do we gotta fight? 3 berserkers. Alright. Again, why are you getting in a straight line right next to each other? That is a horrible strategy. Let's see. Use a little bit of an overload. Yeah, you don't get to use that. But I do. Enjoy it. You guys just keep dropping these. Here, have them back. I don't need them. You know, if you guys knew that she was a daughter of Odin, you probably wouldn't have picked this fight. This is just a little obscene with all the numbers. Oh boy. Just 3 bros. That's what we're fighting right now. Just 3 bros, broing it up. Yeah, they're not terribly effective at their jobs. This is just getting obscene. This is what happens when you fight the character whose whole thing is just set everything on fire. Oh boy, it's a good thing I bought all those healing tonics. There we go. Getting pretty close. Well, we got one out of the way. That makes 2. And time for number 3. And down they all go. That's a lot of Phozons. And hey, Miracle Fruit. And it's the last one. That's going to be the last miracle fruit we ever see on this playthrough. It's the end of an age. Oh well. Hey, a draw ring. That's... yeah, we don't really need it. It's not really that big of a deal. I smell secrets. Yep, hidden foes on Prism. What'd we get? We got... Air Raid. It's like that move from Devil May Cry. Move about the air while swinging the chain. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and improve our cipher a little bit. Get a few more abilities. Let's see. Yeah, resistance sounds pretty good. And it's pretty cheap, too. Reinforcement. Yep, that sounds pretty good. Just make our equipment even better. Let's see what Air Raid looks like. Yeah, it's alright. Again, that seems more to deal with, like, aerial opponents. And let's see what Explosion does. Takes way too much time is what it does, but it looks cool. Let's go ahead and get back some of those Phozons. We want to be able to show off Leifthrasir after all. And hey, after we beat this next boss, we'll get the last Phozon Prism. A lot of final stuff is happening in this update. So let's see who the boss of this area is going to be.
This disturbance, is this your doing, Ingwe?
I take it you can see through my disguise.
What disguise?
None of my soldiers mask themselves.
I mean, that makes sense.
'Twas a mistake, but I didn't think this could be finished without using my trump card.
Trump card?
You activated my trap card, father.
Velvet, tis you.
Ingwe, please don't use that power. Ingwe, please.
Why did you follow me?
Why do you think?
It was a mistake to let you keep that cipher. Now is the time to let you in on a secret. Velvet. It was me. I destroyed Valentine.
What?
Do you want to explain that more than not at all?
I hadn't known that this man was our father. If I didn't know his battle plans and know that he didn't stand a chance, I wouldn't have made the cauldron run amok.
Oh boy.
No, you...
I didn't think it would cause such destruction.
Why did you think that?
You were protected by the cipher and escaped the curse and disaster. I was saved because I was hiding in the cauldron's shadow.
Wouldn't that have been
I watched
worse?
the kingdom fall into ruin before my very eyes.
And I was spared, as you had intended.
You talk as if you understand me. In order to save my father, I destroyed an entire kingdom. Can you imagine the pain I feel? I still remember what you said when you looked down at me.
You did well, traitor. Now the cauldron is mine.
That's pretty harsh.
There were other soldiers nearby. I could not call you my son.
You don't remember, do you? You didn't care at all. Your eyes and heart were full of greed for the cauldron.
I don't doubt that.
No. Is that why you gave the ring to Leifthrasir?
I'd rather the fairies have it than give it to you.
Oof.
That must hurt the Aesir.
Ingwe really hates his dad.
I will pay for my sins with my life. I shall be cursed, and I will die. If I am the only one who is to suffer my mother's curse, then so be it.
Stop it, Ingwe.
But I will take you and the cauldron to my grave with me. Try using your magic. If you think you can surpass the power of Darkova.
There's that word again, and oh my goodness. It's frickin' Cerberus. So yeah, the part of Fenrir in Odin's Sphere will be played by the Beast of Darkova, which is essentially just Cerberus, but also kind of a werewolf. I like this. I think this is a really cool design. I'm always a big fan of canine enemies and characters. And this is a big-ass Cerberus. Again, this probably would have been better for like a Greek mythology-based game. Whatever. Still looks cool. But in order to fight this boss, you have to hit its head, which involves you just using aerial combos, which fortunately, Velvet is really good at. But hey, this is actually a new boss that we haven't fought in other chapters. Completely unique for Velvet. Yeah, it's not entirely obvious what it's doing whenever it stands up on its hind legs. But I'll spoil this much. It ain't great. It doesn't look very good. So yeah, Ingwe could apparently just do this. And Ingwe's also behind the destruction of Valentine, so big ol' exposition dump. Just wait a little bit more before we use Gleifnir. Just a little bit more. Which is appropriate to use for the thing that's pretty close to Fenrir. So let's go ahead and use it. Yeah! Oh, there was just a little sliver left. And down he goes.
Ingwe!
Oof.
My bones ache.
I would imagine as much.
Transformation aborted. I couldn't finish the spell. Don't interfere, Velvet. Mother wished for my
That's
death.
not true.
No! Listen to me.
Show him the letter.
Don't worry about me. Go escape now.
Back then, we were scared. Scared that our grandfather would kill us. So we swore in front of him. Swore that we didn't love our mother when she was standing right there. She was crying then. But she didn't cry from the pain. She was happy that we chose the path of life instead of death at his hands. She knew that she could not escape death. If we sided with her, we would have been killed also.
That's not true. We had forsaken her. We didn't lift a finger to save her. That's why she cursed us before she died.
You guys were kids when it happened.
This. It's the second part of the memo she wrote to us. She writes of her love for both of us.
That can't be true. I abandoned her.
You're safe, Your Majesty. There they are! Kill them before they do more harm!
Wait, those two are...
What?
It looks like this is the end for us, Ingwe.
Hey, Cornelius saves the day again!
Hurry!
Just like a hero!
Prince Cornelius.
You must be wondering about Ingwe. He left his bed, and we haven't found him.
Well, that's not good.
But I'm certain he will appear again.
Have you seen my father? He's badly injured, but he's run off.
Oh no.
Master Croy?
Well, we found him. Oh.
Oh, Princess Velvet. I finally have the answer. I have to tell you.
Master, please rest.
No, this is important. Listen to me. As the sorcerer said, the epic poems detail the path leading to the world's end. But 'tis not the path to becoming king. That path has been seen in our country's prophecies. This is the path that must be avoided.
Master!
Even if this interpretation is correct, the outcome is horrible.
Well, it's Ragnarok.
2 humans survive the end of the world. Princess Velvet, only 2 will be spared.
Well, that's grim. Oh, and Croy's dead now.
Master Croy.
Well.
This scroll has the details. Please use the utmost care and try to avert the Armageddon. Perhaps that is your duty and your
So hey,
destiny.
pay very close attention to this next part. Very close attention. To drive back the invading Valentinian forces, King Galen used the mystic power of Titania to turn into the 3-headed demon beast. In other words, the 6-eyed beast of the prophecy. Just as we thought, King Galen is the guiding hand of salvation. The lore of the Netherworld in the saga is Queen Odette. The looming blaze is the Inferno King Onyx. If the King of Titania releases his mystic power, overpowers the other nations, and seizes the cauldron, the Netherworld and the Fire Kingdom will join the war, and 3 dragons will eradicate all, bringing the end to us. But fear not, the world will be saved in the end, by the arrival of a new king and his promised guidance. Now this is Croy's memo. A fiery 6-eyed beast speeds the guiding hand of salvation. The one who removes the torment is mine own son. So the only one who can take on the Darkova is one who is afflicted with the Puka's curse, and is no longer human. So hey, that sounds like a job for Cornelius. One that threatens the darkness is the shadow of the lost master. So now it's talking about King Galen. Yeah, but Odette is kind of gone. So now it seems like King Galen is the ruler of the Netherworld, if this is to be believed. And the only one who can beat him is the shadow of Odette. Translation, Oswald. The looming blaze cometh, burning down the forest. The flood of fire that man cannot withstand is halted by the world tree and vanishes. So King Onyx is going to wreck a lot of shit. Just burn everything. The world tree destroys the army. If this world tree exists only in myth, there is no such tree in this world. Well, that seems like a problem. So it's suggesting the one on the throne is able to face the flames. Maybe Mercedes might be able to handle this. Now it's talking about the cauldron. Something that can chain it. Wow, hint, hint, big hint. So this is pretty much a gimme. The only one who can handle the cauldron is Velvet. And now it's talking about Leventhin, the last dragon. And it's going to devour the world, just like a certain Jormungandr. Even if Leventhin is stopped by a red stone, the Armageddon will not stop. So Oswald, Mercedes, and Velvet can't be used to fight Leventhin. It's not going to work. So it has to be someone who uses a blue cipher. So really the only options are Gwendolyn and Cornelius. And Cornelius is busy with the Darkova, so that leaves Gwendolyn. And the two lords that the three wise men thought that they were going to be is actually from one of the 5 challengers of the disasters. So 2 of our main characters are going to survive, but which ones? Life disappears from the land. All comes to an end. By necessity, it'll be a man and a woman. The one who defeats Leventhin becomes the mother of the new world. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the prophecy about Armageddon. It's not very uplifting. But hey, we got the last Phozon prism. What do we get? We got Crossbind. All right, well, that's going to do it for this update. In the next update, Armageddon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.